Howdy, welcome back to another episode on the Wholesome Rave podcast. If this is your first time on here, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to always turn on that notification bell because it helps the channel grow. So you guys have been wondering where the heck I have been. Well, I have a perfectly reasonable explanation to that. But before that, let's talk about the topic or the video for today. Let's go on a deep dive. I'll explain to you guys for a bit. Then, much later on in the video, I'll tell you guys the reason why I haven't posted. We're going to talk about what happens when creators monetize obesity. Obesity is a very big problem, not only in the United States, but in certain parts of Africa too. The truth is, when creators monetize obesity, whether through sponsorships, eating junk foods, especially the mukbang videos, I've been seeing that one lately, and to be honest with you, as fascinating as it might look, it is very, very dangerous. To be honest with you, just yesterday, I think I found myself in a very tight spot. The reason being, I found myself binge eating again, and that happened right after watching one video on TikTok. Excuse me, that also explains the reason why a lot of us, our visuals, what we feed ourselves on social media or watch these days can deeply affect our eating habits. Let's move on to some of the health complications or disaster that some creators may face by walking tight ropes between entertainment and keeping their weight in check. I'm going to talk about two things in particular. That is the body positivity movement and the fat acceptance movement also. Both of these trends started out around the year 2019. That is when the skinny influencers came into trend. I talked about this in my previous video, and that is what inspired me to make this particular video, the video where I did break down on why a lot of black people tend to be overweight. And there were some people who also commented that black men did fancy black women that are big-bodied, and I had no problems at all with that. The only issue here that I seem to find is when people think that by glorifying this or glorifying eating disorders or eating habits in people, they are essentially part of the fat acceptance movement. Fat acceptance movement in this case is what exactly? I just want to explore that comment today a little bit deeper. And I want to do that by giving you guys an example. Do you guys remember Mandisa? Mandisa, she literally won the Grammys. She was a black, beautiful American singer, but she passed away at an early age of 47 just because she had health complications due to her weight. Mandisa was one of those actresses that deeply advocated for big body, fat acceptance, and body positivity movement. Although she spoke very much on her weight loss journey and mental health issues that a lot of fat people face, I also see that there are so many people that go on to talk about how these behaviors or habits do not in fact impact their life in any way. Mukbang videos are a bigger problem nowadays. So many people monetizing these eating videos just because they want to make a few extra pounds. They go on to affect their health in very negative ways. A lot of young and vibrant influencers have turned the unhealthy eating videos into content. We have so many cases of influencers that have actually died due to overeating and obesity. Let's watch some TikTok videos covering this topic.
Because I'm the size of 5 people in one body, my weight makes everything hard. When I see myself in a picture or in a mirror, you almost would think, like, shouldn't that be enough to just stop and realize what it is you're doing? But I get so depressed by it that I go to what is the most comforting, which is food. And as far back as I can remember, food has always been what has consoled me.
That is just so painful to watch. And that's why I can't stop talking about this. It is not because of skinny influencers right now that is flooding the internet, because that is also another topic that I probably need to cover. It is the fact that having a higher BMI definitely affects one's health. It is not good and it is not advisable. Normal people that are not overweight are struggling with their eating habits, especially those people that use food as a way to comfort themselves. That can be very, very difficult at times, knowing that you don't want to indulge yourself in eating just because you feel anxious or you can't put your emotions in order. So that's one thing. With people that are on the bigger side, there is a stereotype around overweight people. I feel like because of the stigma and how much people face backlash when they comment on a person's weight, that has resulted to a lot of people not wanting to talk about this. And yes, I know that so many people tend to avoid hard truth. The major problem with this is overeating. Now I want you to imagine some of those influencers that use mukbang videos as a way to earn a living. These mukbang videos are promoting unhealthy eating behaviors. And it is also making a lot of young people that are coming up think that they could eat and get away with health complications just because these influencers keep showing up. But that is the thing about social media. What they show you is an already finished presentation. It's already prepackaged and they don't want you to see. And truthfully, they don't show you guys behind the scenes. They don't show you when they are puking. They don't show you when they are having to go to the hospital just to treat one health issue or the other. Okay, I was watching through TikTok trying to research for this particular video, and I did come across this video. Let's just watch it and I would tell you guys my thoughts on it.
An entire family struggling with obesity. Have you ever seen anything like this? Siblings, Clarence, Brandy, and Rashonda seek help together from the renowned Dr. Now. They arrive tense but hopeful, fully aware that if they're turned away, there's nowhere else to go. Stepping onto the scale is a shocking moment for all three. Rashonda weighs 803 pounds, a staggering number leaving her fearful she might be beyond help. Brandy is stunned and embarrassed when she sees 620 pounds, never having imagined she'd reach this weight. Clarence, who always believed he was the lightest, is equally shocked by his weight of 582 pounds, realizing he's quickly catching up to his sisters. Together, their combined weight surpasses 1 ton. More alarmingly, Dr. Now warns them that without immediate and drastic changes, none of them will survive much longer. In the family, Clarence holds a crucial role. Each morning, his first action is checking messages from his sisters to make sure they're alive and safe after the night. Meanwhile, Brandy starts each day with a snack, eagerly awaiting Clarence's arrival so they can buy their main meals together. For them, food isn't just a source of happiness. It's a sense of safety, comfort, and bonding they've relied on since childhood. However, Dr. Now bluntly reveals a harsh truth. The three siblings have unintentionally enabled each other's overeating, creating a vicious cycle that's destroying their health and future.
So many people bond over food. That also means that you should be careful about the people that you actually hang around. And being around people that are health conscious, that think about their health, that think about how they wanna become stronger, can definitely improve some of these eating habits. With regards to this, I just want to play you guys this compilation video I also found.
The eating habits, I've been doing really, really well. So I don't know other than the fact that I'm putting on water.
So you say you gained 60 pounds of water on a car right here because you're sitting up? That's not reality.
Honestly, I really...
He lives with his mother, and I don't think it's hard to start to understand their unhealthy dynamic. At your weight, body got the reserve that you don't need anything for a week or two, you're not gonna have anything gonna happen.
But, like...
Issues bothering you?
Yeah, I'm a little hungry. I didn't eat all day.
Well, don't worry. You have eaten the food that belongs to next 3 years ahead of time, okay? That you're not eating and you're gaining...
I don't want to get malnourished either.
Do you look like you are malnourished?
I wonder what that guy have to deal with every single time. Most of these patients are actually addicted to food. It's like without food, they can't breathe, they can't survive. They find that having something just being put in their stomach kind of satisfies an urge. And that's what I want to talk about, addictions. So if you're a creator that's thinking about making mukbang videos, I want you to ask yourself one question. Are you glamorizing the risks of doing this? And secondly, are you also giving health context while filming these kinds of videos? And the third question I want to ask you today to ask yourself is, are you promoting options, or you're just being a spectacle to viewers out there? That is something one needs to deeply ask themselves before getting into content like this. The numbers on these health risks are getting higher and higher every single day. Also, the numbers of a lot of influencers losing their life because of content are also getting higher and higher each day. This is just a fair warning to so many people out there that because it makes money and fetches you money does not guarantee that it protects your health. At the same time, it's also okay to care about the health of your body. These two things aren't contradictory. This just shows that one respects their body and respects their health at the same time. Using our bodies as a spectacle for profit and profiting off of mukbang videos and unhealthy eating disorders, especially when it poses a high risk of gaining excessive weight, is one of the major dangers of today's social media and influencer game. Watch this
y'all,
video.
so we're in Walmart in the dessert section, and I'm gonna show y'all why 40% of America is obese and or overweight. Watch this. One cookie is 170 calories. Y'all eat like 4 of these motherfuckers at one time. Snickerdoodle. And these my favorite. One cookie is 180 calories. That's 360 calories off 2 cookies. We all love these in the morning, don't we? $3.50 for one muffin. And you eat the whole 6-pack in a week. Oatmeal raisin. One cookie is 160 calories. Now we're gonna switch to the little cute ass cupcakes we all like. 3 cupcakes is 290 calories. That's about 97 calories each. That ain't that bad, but shit, you gonna eat about 6 of them at one time. Now let's do y'all auntie. Yep, auntie. 1/8 of the cobbler is 280 calories. I'm sorry, 1/8 of it. 1/8. That's this corner right here. Ma'am, did you look at the calories? Ma'am, the calories. Off-brand Walmart Rice Krispie treats. 2 bars is 140. Shit, this might be the healthiest option over here so far. Brownies. Half of a brownie is 180. That's crazy. And I know my hands was a little ashy too, y'all. My bad. But that's why everybody big. Everybody is overweight because nobody reads their food. Start reading your nutrition facts on the back of y'all food. The calories be high as shit. You gain so many calories from eating one thing out of one of the packs. Pay attention. Start buying organic shit or bake your own cookies at home. But that's why America big.
That right there is essentially the reason why so many people battle with this issue every single day. And I know that over-consumerism and overconsumption, especially consumerism in retail stores, has definitely pushed this drive to the extreme. This is one of the reasons why people essentially cannot find ways to cut down on these habits, because every day there is an ad for one cookie, one Krispy Kreme, one Pringles, every single day. Regardless, I would like to point out that you don't need to engage in some of these drivers. When people tend to bring these conversations or people take these personal and get offended, they think that we are trying to dehumanize them by commenting on an obvious fact. But in essence, you are comfortable letting yourself get to this body weight. That is your decision and your choice to live through with the consequences. I know I promised to explain the reason why I have been gone. I would say that, guys, I had to move. I moved back home. I'm back home in my beautiful country of Nigeria. And yes, I will still be talking about Black culture, Black related issues. I would also be covering a diverse variety of topics on here, so definitely stay tuned. Drop a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are. Get ready to see me often on here because I'm going nowhere, guys. I'm right here with you. So hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.